before doing the problems, you need to remember these things. When doing problems, if the function is having a constant instead, for example, derivative of 2x square plus 3x plus 5. If it comes like this, you have to add up each derivative, because derivative of sum is sum of the derivatives. You need to take the sum of d by dx of 3x plus d by dx of 5 equals 2 is a constant. Whenever a constant comes within the derivative, that you can take out 2 into derivative of x square alone, you need to find, plus 3 is a constant that you can take outside of the derivative, and d by dx of the function x, plus here 5 is a constant. Anyway, derivative of the constant is 0. Now, which is equal to 2 into, what is the derivative of x raised to n? The power n into x raised to power minus 1, that is 1, plus 3 into derivative of x is a linear function, its derivative is 1 plus 0. So the answer is 2 into 2x plus 3, which is 4x plus 3 is the answer. So whenever you are given with a question, you can do it directly as, for example, consider the function as 3x square plus 5. You can do it directly as derivative of 3x square at first. Mentally you need to do derivative of 3x square. 3 is a constant that you can take outside. Then you need to take the derivative of x square, plus you need to find separating derivative of 5. In this way you need to do equals 3 into derivative of x square is power into x raised to power minus 1, plus derivative of constant is 0. So the answer is 6x. Find the derivative of the following function. Apply the basic rules, whatever known for you. This can be think as x minus a into x minus b can be think as the first function into second function. What is the formula for to find the derivative of the product of two functions? Equals first function into derivative of second plus the second function v into derivative of first. In this way we are going to do this problem here, which is equal to the first function x minus a into derivative of the second x minus b plus the second function x minus b into derivative of the first function x minus a. This we need to find. Equal x minus a, you need to keep it outside, into derivative of x minus b is derivative of x is a linear function, derivative is 1, minus what is the derivative of the constant function? 0, plus x minus b into what is the derivative of x? 1, minus the derivative of the constant is 0. So the answer is x minus a into 1, that is x minus a plus x minus b, which can be arranged as x plus x, 2x minus a minus b is the answer. Come with another question. How to find the derivative of a square plus b the whole square? A square plus b the whole square can be written as x square plus b into ax square plus b. Think it as two functions. This you can take as first function, this is the second function. Therefore, the derivative is dy by dx or f dash x equals first function into derivative of second. Derivative of second is a square plus b itself, plus the second function a square plus b into the derivative of first again a square plus b, ax square plus b, which is equal to the first function a square plus b into what is the derivative of a square plus b? A is a constant that you can take outside. Derivative of x square, what is derivative of x raised to n? Derivative of x raised to n equals the power n into x raised to n minus 1. So the derivative of x square is the power 2 into x raised to power minus 1, that is 1. This is derivative of a square. A is a constant that you can take outside, plus Derivative of the constant b, the constant derivative is 0, so no need to write that, plus the second function ax square plus b into, again, derivative of a square plus b. What is derivative of a square plus b? A is a constant taken outside. Derivative of h square is power 2 into x raised to 2 minus 1. The last is a constant, the derivative is 0. So the final answer is ax square plus b into 2ax, a into 2 into x raised to 1. That is 2ax plus again a square plus b into 2ax. This we can take it as how many times 2ax plus 2ax is 4ax times ax square plus b. That is the answer. Make an arrangement alone. Come with the third question. X raised to minus 3 into 5 plus 3x. Either you can think it as product of two functions, or can be taken as the quotient rule by taking the given function as 5 plus 3x divided by x raised to 3. So, x raised to minus 3 can be written as first function. This you can think of the first function, and this you can think of the second function. So, its derivative is again f dash x equals, I am going to write directly equals the first function into derivative of second is 5 plus 3x plus the second function into derivative of first is x raised to minus 3 equals x raised to minus 3 into what is derivative of 5 plus 3? Derivative of 5 is a constant, derivative 0, no need to write that. Derivative of 3x. 3 is a constant that you can take outside of the derivative into. What is the derivative of x? A linear function. Derivative of x is 1. Then plus 5 plus 3x into, which is of the form x raised to n, the power minus 3 into x raised to power minus 1. Derivative of x raised to n form. Okay, we can arrange it equals x raised to minus 3 into 3 is 3x raised to minus 3 plus 5 plus 3x into minus 3x raised to minus 3 minus 1 minus 4. Keep the answer like this. Now, come with sin x into tan x. Again, product of two functions, derivative divided by dx, or f dash x equals first function into derivative of second is tan x, derivative of second plus the second function tan x into derivative of first is sin x. Now, we can find the derivatives and add up equals sin x into tan x is the standard trigonometric function, derivative is sec square x plus tan x into, you know what derivative of tan x? Derivative of sin x is cos x. So, the answer is sin x sec square x plus tan x cos x. Now, the derivative of x minus a by x minus b. This you can think as two functions applying the quotient rule. Derivative of the quotient of two functions equals denominator into derivative of numerator minus numerator into derivative of denominator, the whole divided by denominator square. This is the rule. This we are going to arrange like that, which is equal to f dash x equals denominator x minus b into derivative of numerator x minus a minus, formula carries minus, numerator x minus a into the derivative of the denominator x minus b, the whole divided by denominator square. This we need to find, which is equal to x minus b into derivative of x 1, derivative of a is a constant, derivative 0, minus, here comes with the x minus a into, again, derivative of x, a linear function, 1, minus b is a constant, derivative 0, the whole divided by x minus b, the whole square. This we can write x minus b into 1 is x minus b minus of x minus a the whole divided by x minus b the whole square. Changing the bracket, we have x minus b minus x plus a the whole divided by x minus b the whole square. Plus x minus x get cancelled. The remaining is minus b plus a, that we can write as a minus b divided by x minus b the whole square. This is the derivative of the given function. Come with this question. How to find the derivative of 2x minus 3? F dash x equals. We need to find the derivative of 2x minus 3 by 4. Again, you need to find the derivative of 2x minus need to find the derivative of 3 by 4 equals 2 is the constant that we can take out of the derivative. Derivative of x, derivative of x the leader function, the derivative is 1 minus 3 by 4 is the constant, its derivative is 0, so the answer is 2 into 1, 2. Next question, find the derivative of sine square x. Sine square x can be written as sine x into sine x. That is sine x the whole square is called as sine square x. This sine x the whole square can be written as sine x into sine x. Now we can think as the product of two functions. Or we can find the derivative. Therefore, f dash x equals first function sine x into derivative of the second function sine x. This you can think as the first function, this as the second function. Then plus second function sine x into derivative of the first function sine x equals sine x into, what's the derivative of sine x? Cos x plus here also sine x into, what is the derivative of sine x? Cos x. Anyway, sin x cos x plus sin x cos x means 2 times sin x cos x. That is the answer. 2 times sin x cos x. Come with this question, cosec x. Cosec x is the standard trigonometric function. Cosec x can be think as 1 by sin x. Now we can apply the quotient rule. Quotient rule states that f dash x equals, quotient rule, I am going to apply the quotient rule. Denominator sin x into the derivative of the numerator 1 minus the numerator 1 into derivative of the denominator sin x the whole divided by denominator square. The quotient rule, denominator into derivative numerator minus numerator into derivative denominator by denominator square, which is equal to sin x into derivative of 1 is a constant, so its derivative is 0, minus 1 into derivative of sin x is cos x, the whole divided by sin x the whole square. This sin x into 0 is 0, so minus cos x only comes in the numerator by sin x the whole square. This you can take as sin x into sin x. So the standard derivative is this. I am going to arrange it as 1 by sin x separately, a minus there with 1 by sin x can be think as cosec x into cos x by sin x can be think as cot x. So very important, the derivative of cosec x is minus cosec x cot x. Very important, derivative of cosec x. Cosec x derivative is minus cosec x cot x.